Yeah, looks so.
I think I don't want her there. In fact, we don't want her there.
Anyway, you okay? Look with me. You looking with me?
See here, be the second, go 20 minutes. See what? These fish ice, you throw my good ice in?
No, man, it's just fish them out.
Good morning to our viewers. This is AI Dash Live, August Sunday, Champion 2020 boat race sponsored by Angola Social Security Board. We thank you for your sponsorship. Today is the finals of all the different class boats. This is the B class boat race. We have left the harbor about 10 minutes ago. We are heading downwind. We are outside Yellow Cliff. I would say about Long Bay. For those of you who know Anguilla, it's just north of Long Bay, headed towards West End. And here we are, downwind. This is August 9th. I must say a special happy birthday to Warren Elliott Mutt, former captain of the Blaze, which was a C-class boat. The son of Elliott Webster, his birthday is also today. He has passed. One who I've started racing with, better known as Cap. His wife Sylvie and a family, very genuine and generous family, always give and support our boat race. That was the whip, Elliott Webster. It's your birthday today. You're not with us, but nevertheless, we still celebrate. Here we are, just outside Yellow Cliff. We see the hurricane. She is caught up with the boats again. She left shore, something wrapped around the rudder, kept her back, but here she is, downwind. In first position is the F5 Tornado, about 10 boat lengths, followed by the Storm. To the north, we have the Upsetter. Stay Up is in fourth position, downwind, followed by the B52, and then all the way to the north, you have the Alma Gloria. These boats is gonna go up approximately down to Maljohana. Further than that, we're gonna go all the way down to Anguillita and then on the way back up. Today's about 15, 16 knots, gusting up to 18. It's gonna be a very exciting race. It's very windy today, and wish the guys a good day of sailing. They're gonna have to bail a lot because there's a lot of caps, and we say there's a lot of sheep in the pasture when you see the white caps on the water. But here we are, Champ of Champs, sponsored by none other than Angola Social Security Board, which is giving back so much to our island in this COVID-19 pandemic. They are giving back, contributing to everyone that has contributed towards the Angola Social Security Board, and we thank you for that. We also thank you for all your work you have been doing throughout our communities in terms of sport development, whatever form of work that you have been doing. We are grateful and we do thank you. Here we are outside of Yellow Cliff, F5 Tornadoes in front, about 10 boat lengths, followed by the Storm, Hurricane, Stay Up. To the north, we have the Upsetter, followed by the B52, followed by the Almagoria and Way. To the back is the Cage of Pride. I think she had a late start. She's gotten out of the harbor. But here she is downwind. The cameraman is focusing now. That is the Cage of Pride. And as you move further down, you're going to see the Stay Up. And north of the Stay Up is the Alma Gloria. In between is the B52. Then you have the Upsetter, the Storm, and just in front of us here is the Hurricane, captained by Captain Tommy and his crew, part crew of the UFO, and about 10 boat lengths is the F5 Tornado. They are going downwind. They are outside of Yellow Cliff. Long Bay area. It's gonna be a very exciting race. It's wind over your beam, sheep in the pasture. You're gonna have lots of riffles on the water. And this is Champ of Champs 2020. It's now 12:45 and they're outside of Yellow Cliff, Long Bay area. And they are going downwind. I'm saying a special hail up to all the viewers on AI/live who are watching, and to my brother Ron in New York, Scratcher in St. Thomas. I had a call this morning from Vincent, special friend of mine. We grew up as neighbors in St. Thomas. Vincent, Cannon, Trevor, Sonia, the kids of Neze, and wow, those were some flying fish just skip out of the water. Neze and Austin from Blum Point. So here we are, still going downwind. F5 is still maintaining that lead. They say it's going to be a beautiful day. The F5 is in first position, followed by the Storm. Hurricane is in third place, my positions, and the Stay Up is in fourth position. They're heading downwind. I think the wind is out of the north, so they're going to be going in towards the land, and that is going to be good because then they have to tack about. So here they are, going downwind. They have just opened up the Long Bay beach. Soon they're going to be heading around the Marijuana Point. F5 is still maintaining that lead. About 10 boat lengths, 10 to 12 boat lengths, 200 to 300 feet in that distance. It's steady wind over the beam. As we see, we have a lady on board the Hurricane, Eldisa, sorry. Eldisa! You gotta wait for the camera! Yeah, that's the Hurricane crew there. Captain Tommy. And we got Captain Ray in the F5, and we got Gerard is in the Storm. Those are my 3 Island Harbor boats. Well, all the boats are our boats. We got Captain Sienna in Alma Gloria also. He's from Island Harbor, District 1. We must say thanks to Vaughn and Digicel for bringing us live on AI-Live. We must give them credit. They have took up the challenge and stuck to the task. Stood to the task of being here every day, every race, I must say. And we are still reaching out to all you folks, wherever you are, for sponsorship. Numbers to contact is 583-4761. That's Ari Smith. 584-3142 at Tree in Pemberton. I am the chairman of the Captain's Committee, and she is the chairman of the Boat Race Committee. And as you know, we are putting on this show for the fans, for the public, and all those who enjoy boat racing. There are no funds involved, but today we do have a sponsor, which is none other than Anguilla Social Security Board. So here we are outside of Long Bay. The F5 is still maintaining that lead of about 10 boat lengths, 230 feet, and we are headed downwind, probably towards Anguillita, just outside of Viceroy, I believe. It's a bit windy, but nevertheless, this is Champ of Champs, and those guys are gonna be given a good race, so they're gonna have to battle it back through sandy ground. It's gonna be a lot of water, so guys, you know, it's gonna be an exciting show. They're gonna have to keep these boats afloat today. So while we're here, I think I'm gonna call Super to the mic a little bit. He's just sitting relaxing, but I need to call him to the mic to say a few words to the listening audience and the viewers on AI-Live. And here's Super.
Good morning to all the listeners and viewers of the Champion of Champions 2020 B-Class boat race. Aris might have brought you up to speed as to how many boats we have racing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boats. We have his boat leading, which I'm pretty much sure that he has talked to you guys about. F5 Thunder is leading.
About 10 boat lengths.
By 10 boat lengths, he's conceding. So we have the Storm and the Hurricane following. That'll be by the upsetter. B52, Gloria, and a stay up 2. And we have the Kidra Pride bringing up the rear. I want to big up Digicel. Yeah, good. No, sorry about that. Just directing my captain there as to how close she is to the rocks a bit. I want to big up Digicel, the Big Up Better network for this live stream. It is made possible by Digicel. F5 Tornado is leading. She's followed by the Hurricane now in the Storm and the Upsetter in 4th place. We have the B52, the Gloria, stay up 2, and the rear has been brought up by the Kidra Pride. So it's 2020. We have a north wind blowing. It's going to be a 1 drag, a 1 lead race. We have a one lead race. I believe so. North wind blowing northeast. Wind blow from northeast direction. The F5 Tornado is leading by a comfortable lead. With this 1 lead race, it's going to be hard for them to catch her. I do believe. Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to catch it at 500 though. If she goes wrong first and she tacks, everything is done properly, it should be hard for them to catch her. F500, as you know, is owned by Aris Smith. A fast boat, if I might then we have my friend hailing me from the F500 there, Trayvon. So yes guys, it's a 2020 B-Class Champion of Champions boat race. 8 boats are participating, and we are now outside of Malihana. F5 is now leading. She's now passed him by Malihana. The last boat is still up, a little bit up Bucks Bay. So like I said guys, it's a northeast wind blowing. Northeast, not broad north, but northeast wind blowing. Yeah. Northeast wind blowing. So we should make for a 1 drag race. Wait, Aris? You do think it's a 1 drag race, right? 1 lead race. Northeast wind blowing.
Depends on how far they go now. They have 1 or 2 tags.
Yeah. So It's just to keep you guys informed that the A-class race is coming up at 3 o'clock, so we will live streaming that one also, as we have done throughout the entire week. So yes, I think all the boats are participating. We will be brought up to speed as to if the other two boats are allowed to participate. Aris, then let me ask you this: is the Justice and the Bush Boys allowed to participate? No, they're not. So just heard confirmation from chairman of the captain's committee that they are not being allowed to race in the Champion of Champions boat race. So it'll be about 7 boats, right? Seven boats? About 7 boats, yeah, 7 boats. So we're looking forward to that. I think my brother should be taking them down to Dargal, I think, knowing him.
You see the difference in the water against the mass?
Yeah. So there you have it, guys. The 2 boats that didn't make it, the Justice and the Bush Boys, are not being allowed to participate in the A-class boat race. I know some people won't totally agree with that, but that's just the way how the rules goes as it relates to boats, who make it and who don't make it. Remember, keeping in mind that from 1 to 6 qualify, right?
Well, Super, here's the issue. What has happened is that in the previous years, it is that you have to place in the first 5 positions in any of the races. What has happened though is that they didn't have August Wednesday. However, that is a decision. Well, the committee rules who will take part, but there's also some room that if the captains of the other boats, because we don't want to be the rule makers,
that's right,
and say that they can race and then tripping up a next boat cause them to be out of the race. So if the captains decide, all the captains decide on the shore, they want the other 2 boats to race because they didn't have wins to race, that's up to them. But the way we stand is that we live by what happened in previous rules. So that's it.
Okay, okay, guys, there you have it from Aris. Remember, Aris is the chairman of the captains committee. You know, and he has had ample time to listen to weigh, you know, how the measures taken and the rules that are in place already there. So we are still here. The Tornado has taken a more comfortable lead, Aris, and she has given the boat a bit of a distance, maybe 2 more boat lengths. You have reiterated the importance of the guys moving forward on the mast, and that allows the boat. I mean, of course, you have experience with the boat, so and you know how when trim is.
Yeah, Super. I told the guys even before another race, when you're heading downwind, the boat actually, when you sit closer to the mast. Of course, my nephew, who is the captain, Rick, he's 70 pounds heavier than I am. So, and he's in the stern. So you really would have to adjust some of your weight so you don't drag it. So I asked him to dress forward. 2 men up against the boom, 1 opposite side and 1 against the mast. The boat is going to do better. And if you're sailing, you see different, then you adjust the weight. But really and truly, she's a better runner up against the mast.
Okay, there you have it, guys. Some insight as to the insight and intricacies of the F5 Tornado. So we are still moving on. We have you see the Storm has regained some sort of a lead on the Hurricane. She's been followed by the Stay Up 2. Stay Up 2 should be in 4th place from the angle that I'm in, and she should be followed by the Upsetter. Rise 2 boats, and then we have the B52, we have the Amber Gloria, and we have the K Drop Ride. 8 boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 boats, yes. 8 boats in the 2020 B class Champion of Champions boat race. It's a northeasterly breeze, you know. We look. So we see where I don't see the stake man. I don't see the stake man. So 729-8714. have the we have the King Alpha man about. We have the ride just almost you know what I mean, he has the fault man, he said, so he almost run into the boat. Yes, there's we have Raya speaking to me there. We are still guys. I mean, right now we are outside of Four Seasons. The F5 tornado is. She's now parallel to the I won't say parallel. She's in line with just parallel, but in line with with Viceroy. So, and she's been followed now by the hurricane, who has taken the lead back over from the storm, and of course she's followed still by the Stay Up 2, the Upsetter, Amagloria, and the B-52, and of course the Kidra Pride. She's still a bit ways in the back. We have a northeasterly breeze blowing, and I want to say to the guys that it won't make for the kind of race that we would have liked to see. That's my opinion. We have a case where we can't control how the wind blows, you know. So, but we want to say thanks to Digicel for bringing this live stream live. You know, Digicel has been doing this for the entire week of the August festivities relative to boat racing. So we are happy that Digicel is on board. So it appears to me that still the F5 is still a bit way out in front of all the boats. It's an ugly lead. Ugly lead. Like I said, I don't see how they will catch her if the wind stays not as northeasterly as it is right now. You know, like I said, she's a very good racing boat. So once these guys can maneuver her, I would envision that that she will definitely, you know, most likely not be the victor in this race. I mean, it may be a bit premature, but it is. Okay, we apologize. I apologize for that brief intermission there. We had a bit of a mix-up there as to the position of the stake and where it goes, you know, because I felt that it should have been done a while now. We are now outside. We are past Viceroy a bit. We are outside this green villa that I love so much. Well, actually the F5 is. She has an excruciatingly painful lead, because I know that if she comes first today, I know Aris is drunk. Iris will not be himself today. This is no country after this. So I'm left with the task of bringing you guys, you know what I mean, the other race, you know.
She don't come first today.
And if she don't come first, I will still have to deal with his pain. So I'm in a no-win situation with this guy today. So yeah, so definitely, you know. But seriously, guys, yes, we have the F5 with a comfortable lead, and she's been followed by the Hurricane, the Storm, and we have the Stay Up 2 coming up to be threatening to take the lead away from the Storm, taking away the third position from the Storm. So we have the F5, we have the Hurricane, the Storm, the Stay Up 2, Upsetter, the Amagloria, the B52, and the Kedra Pride. Kedra Pride is actually getting a bit closer to the second pack. Yeah, so, but still, you know, we are now we are about I think about 10 minutes away from the initial dropping of the stake. I see the stake man is now passing us and going down. I think the initial drop was to be by Razor Rock. Not Razor Rock, that little rock down there, I know what they call it. I even forget where you call it now, but maybe Razor Rock, I don't know. The little rock there outside of the point down there where Aris sang the Eagle. Yeah. So yes, we have the F5, Hurricane, the Storm, the Stay Up 2, Upsetter, we have Amagloria, the B52, and the Kedra Pride participating in the 2020 B-Class Champions Boat Race. This is going to be, I won't say an interesting one, it'll be a very predictable one. Barring any major incidents, you know, I do see a case where, you know, the B50, oh gosh, I always get mixed up, sorry guys, with the B52 and the F5 numbers. So yes, the F5 Tornado is leading the race by a big margin. Wind is blowing, I think blowing about 14, 15 knots. Gust at maybe 16, 17 in between. And the wind is blowing a bit more outside, like, you know, close to the land. I don't think you can feel it as much, but I think you can see wind underwater on the outskirts of the shoreline. Maybe about 500 feet from the shoreline. So we are now almost down by the rock. Yo. No. 1 second there. So yes guys, the stake man is a bit behaving a bit strange today. I don't know why. He still hasn't gone in front of the boat and directed the boat as to what direction the stake is actually going to be put down. So I think in a few minutes we should see an upwind direction as it relates to the boat. So we're still waiting. We have three boats clustering together now. The Hurricane, the Storm, and the Stay Up 2. These are the three boats that's clustering together. I do expect a bit of a challenge on the Stay Up's part. She will definitely be a force today. I do believe vying for second, of course. she can buy fish first, but realistically, I believe that second is where she should aim her sights. But we shall wait and see. We have seen crazy things happen in boat racing, so we are just on a wait and see position right now. We have the tornado lengthening the boats by still a considerable length, in my opinion. She's leading the boats, I think, by still close to about 800 to 1,000 feet. We have the key dropper getting a bit closer, still to the boats, but we are now passing the little rock right now. The stake man has come about, and he has, I think so, I thought so, he's still on his way down. But still, the F5 is not undeterred. She is leading this race by a considerable margin. If those words are applicable, so will be the distance that she has on, let's say, the Kijaprai. So we have the stake man still going down. The stake man is taking these boats right down to the foot of the land, it appears. Right down to the foot. He has dropped the stake. I see he has dropped the stake now. I also think that maybe he has dropped the first marker. Yeah, he dropped the first marker, it appears. You will see if he has dropped the first marker, if that's the first marker or that's the only marker, but I see he's on his way down further, so that means that that's the first marker. Remember, guys, that it's not every race that conditions do dictate if there's a second marker, but I think in this case there is just a first marker. We will see. We are now past Sherrick's. We're now past Sherrick's, the F5 tornado is about 3 minutes away or 4 minutes away from passing that marker. So just to remind the listeners out there that this is the 2020 B-Class Champion of Champions boat race. My name is Glenn. I guess most of you guys know me as the Super Captain. Aptly named because that is who I am. I'm here with Ari Smith. He's my co-commentator for this race. So long. Keep the thing. Neutral. Yeah, so.
Where are you going now?
I have no idea. South, they are going south.
Go!
Leave him.
Go!
You don't know what are you doing?
Go! You take the race either. This one go down there.
And you know one thing guys, let me say this, but I gotta butcher too much. What I'm doing, one thing, guys, I've always stressed the safety on sea. I always try to keep the boats off of the deep, and
They went out of notch and I'm going slow.
sometimes I swear he has no idea what he's doing. It's upsetting sometimes, but This is boat racing. We have a lot of stuff that goes on in this sport that just makes us sick sometimes, but it is our sport and we have to love it and sometimes we have to support it. Go Vicky.
Yeah, go down here. Tell them come around it.
Go. So we have the step going around second. We have the storm and we have the hurricane going around. So the storm, the step has overtaken both the storm and the hurricane to put herself in second position. The hurricane will be followed by the upsetter, and she'll be followed by the Gloria, and then of course she'll be followed by the B-52 who is being brought a bit closer by the Hydra Pride. Yes, Hydra Pride is back up into the pack, in the second pack, so to speak. So yeah, so we have the F5 with a comfortable lead, very comfortable lead. She's now around the stake. The F5 is now around the stake. Like I said, it's a northeast breeze. Not as northerly as you hope, but still, you know what I mean. The stake man may have made a blunder in how he put on the stake, you know. It's a terrible decision as to how you put on the stake. I think that if there's a school that needs to be open, is for a stake man school. There has never been a good stake man in the history of Angola boat racing. And I know people say I'm negative, but that's just fact. It's just fact, you know. People don't know wind direction. How can you put on a stake in the north when there's no easterly breeze? These stuff get to me. You know, and people say I'm negative and I do, but I have to vent because how do you put on a stake? How do you put on a stake in the north when there's no east breeze blowing? Utter foolishness. Rubbish. Anyhow, so we have the one time the step has gone above the stake. She's been followed by the storm, and she's been followed by the hurricane. Hurricane will be followed by the upsetter by the Amagloria by the B-52 by the Hydra Pride. The stay up 2 is sailing, bounded north, headed north. Yeah. Right. Camera. Yeah, my camera. Right. Yeah, my camera. Alright, just tell him why. Yeah, he's in my camera. I want good pictures for the viewers to see. He's a bit excited, you know. So can't blame him, but still, you know, we're trying to get this get you guys as much footage of this race as possible. So I asked him to, you know what I mean, excuse me out of the race. So yes, so we have the stay up is outsailing the storm, very much so too. The upsetter, you know, sorry, the stay up 2. The stay up 2, I think if given care, she can be, in my opinion, the top racing boat in Angola. And I say that without any bones in my tongue, you know. She can be the top racing boat in Angola with care. Yes, I do think she's that fast. So, but Iris's boat is being properly managed, so to speak. And I think that she will always be up there. And that's not taking away anything from her potential either. So we have the F5 leading the race. We have the stay up. Stay up is actually going up on the wind high of all the boats in a northeasterly breeze. She's actually going up over all the boats with smooth. Now she's gone back, calling back. She's calling back the she's calling back the she's calling back the stay that boat there and stay. So we have the storm and the hurricane and the upsetter in the F5 still going out. We saw where the stay-up has gone back. Alright, go up there. Yeah, go up. We following the F5. Go up. Yeah, so. Like a good shot. Not too fast. Yeah, so. Here we go, guys. We have the 3 boats going north, still the upsetter, the hurricane and the storm. They are following the F5. Harris, don't follow him. Go up. Yeah, so we have we have 4 boats going south, 4 boats going north. So 4 boats have decided that that inside is better, and 4 boats have decided that outside is better. So I have a storm following she's the closest to the F5. She's followed by the upsetter and the hurricane. So it's a race has just started. It'll make for a long race. Like I said, it's not as broad north as originally thought. Like I said, it's a northeasterly breeze. The boats came down with their booms on the southern side, so that will indicate that the winds are more northerly than southerly. Yes, those 4 boats inside here are the Stay Up leading, the V52, the Fija Pride, and the Emma Gloria. Those are the 3 boats inside the land right here. You see the cameraman is on there right here, so I do think that the Stay Up 2 is still in second place as far as I can tell. With the F5 still bounding north, still going north. So it's gonna be an interesting race, guys. Like I said, the wind is not as broad north as previously thought, and we have a winds about 14 to 15, gust net 16, 16, maybe 17, in between. So the race is being led by it's hard to tell right now, but the race is being led by not from a leader's singular position, but it's being led by the F5 definitively. So, and then we have the Stay Up 2. She's in second place. Then I would say the Storm. is is leading the tall boats. So we'll wait and see when the Stay Up tours come back, or the F5 has come back to see the positions as to how they play out. We are still down by Sherrick's, outside Sherrick's Bay, a little bit way below still a bit we are from Viceroy. We're nowhere close to Viceroy as yet, so this is 2020 B class Champions boat race, brought to you and powered to you by Digicel, the bigger, better network for streamlining, of course, not sponsorship. We do look forward to Digicel's continued patronage in boat racing. I know that we can't ever have enough sponsorship when it comes to boat race, to promoting boat racing in Anguilla. We see where the upsetter has now turned back, has come back now, and but still the hurricane and the storm and the F5 is still continuing on a northbound direction. I'm still a bit perplexed as to why the F5 is going as far as she is going, you know what I mean? But they should know. They should definitely know. Maybe it's because, as I can tell from the boats coming out, that they're coming out with them heads down. Bun. You can tell from those inside boats, they are coming out from with their heads knocking down. So that will kind of tell that this wind is blowing a bit not as favorable as it would like from inside the land. We have coming out from the land, we have now the P52, we have the Kedra Pride, and we have the Amagloria coming out from the land right now. And these boats will be crossed even before they attack. They will attack, but they will cross also, because like I said, it's favorable from the northeast. Northeast, and we have the Stay Up. She's the furthest. She's still going into the land. Into the land. She was second a while ago, and I do hope that that the realization that his wind is blowing more northerly than anything else, you know what I mean, hits the captain of the Stay Up. But this is boat racing, guys, and this is the 2020 B class Champions boat race, and it's brought to you by Digicel, a bigger, better network. You see where the Kedra Pride has gone back again. She's just cutting her distance out. A strategy I see the captain using even in big boats, so it has worked for him. He has crossed the Amagloria, and he's now going to the P52. So the wind is northeasterly. It's not broad north, it's northeasterly. It's not as broad north as one would want to think, but is northeasterly. You see the Kedra Pride now crossing the B52. Remember, this boat came on last, so she's already done. She's already in front of two boats, Gloria and the B52. So we have the F5 storm and the hurricane all out there in the north, and you can see the.
I had to come back halfway.
You know what I'm doing.
Didn't realize there's a wind shift, but I have to go.
Yeah, so he's talking to obviously a bit there, and he's a bit worried about the decision making in the F5. But like I said, the guys are young, so we will see. So we still see where they stay up. Still way in the land there. She's the highest. She's the highest. The B52 and the Gloria is bounded for north. Wonderful north, where the Kedra Pride now has taken pursuit of the stay-up. The stay-up is long gone in the land now, and she's gonna be coming about in a bit. The F5 has gone to prickle pier. I did suggest to always that there's a lot of wheels at prickle pier. Maybe go and pick some to come back. He has confidence in his boat speed that she can go pick Wilkes and she can come back in the race, because I don't understand why she would be going that distance. So it's upsetter. It's an upsetter right here in front of us. Sailing comfortably, because if this wind stays up, these boats will have to. These boats will have to come back. So I'm not sure what the captain of the stay-up is doing, but that seems to be a bit hard-headed. I think him going all the way in the land here like that. So I don't know. There we have the upsetter. Let's just give you an idea of these boats here, how they sail. We have the upsetter there. She's in a good position. I think that this is, you can see the wind is drawing on her a bit, but still very favorable. We have the storm, we still have the hurricane, and we still have the F5 in the north. They're the three most northerly boats. the Hurricane Storm in F5. Going to meet them is the B-52 and the Amagloria. In the land we have the Kedra Pride, the Step 2, and we have the Upsetter now attempting to cross the step. The step and the Upsetter, as you guys might have known, is owned by Y. Richardson of West End, Riceland Richardson. Yes, those two boats. So he's in between the mix of them always. You know, those are his pride and joy. Let me say big up to my. Say hello to my friend Ray there, who is listening to me. He's always harassing me over my arm. Hey Ray, how's everything, man? The step has tacked back, and she's now coming from the land, head up. She's not as notably as I once believed. She has her head up a bit. She and the Upsetter, I think she should cross Upsetter comfortably. She's still in my estimation and opinion in second place. But you see, as she attempts to go towards the F5 and the thing. So let me give the RS for a bit here. RS will bring up the speed up while, okay?
Yeah, good afternoon to you listeners and viewers watching us on AI-Live. Here we see the step went back to the land, and she's come back. She's crossing the Upsetter by about 400 boat lengths, over 1,000 feet. I'm watching the F5 Tornado, which took control of the race, and they're all the way over to Prickly Pear right now. I think that let's see what's gonna happen, but I will never gone that far. You know, the wind is out of the north, yes, but when you're racing towards the land, you should keep within your limits. However, this is Champ of Champs. We see the stay up now is crossing the Upsetter by about 200 boat lengths. Second place is followed close by the not close, but in second position coming from the land is the Upsetter. Well, she's actually going to Viceroy, the outside Viceroy points. North wind is blowing. The stay up is going towards the F5 Tornado. I don't think that she needs to go all the way out. She's gonna just go into the land and then back up. In third position is the Kedra Pride, and all the other boats are in the north. The F5 is leading that pack, followed by the Hurricane, the Storm, and in third position over there is the Hurricane. But I don't. Now you see the stay up is tacking now. She's going back over the Upsetter. They're going into Maliohana. This is Champ of Champs 2020 boat race. I think that my guys made a big mistake, but let's see what's gonna happen. The Upsetter, the stay up, has tagged, and she is going back in to Maliohana to, like, she's racing sister boat, but she's in a very good position. I do believe she's going to control this race. Let's see what will happen. This is Sunday, August 9th, Champ boat race sponsored by Social Security. This is the B-class boats. These boats are, for you who don't know the specs, they are 23 feet, 8'6" max in width, 35 foot on the loft, which is the height of the sail, and 27 feet on the booms end. Here are the boats. The F5 is way in the north, and she's holding her own. However, they're going to be heading into Sandagrong, but we are now positioned just outside of Four Seasons, which was Kokoloba, then Viceroy, and we see the upsetter. It's gonna be, I believe it's gonna be a Hardly, her and the Kejo Pride. This is gonna be a close call. I do believe it's gonna be a Hardly right here with the Kejo Pride and the upsetter. Yes, it is a Hardly. The boats haven't come about, now they tack. It is a Hardly. So the upsetter is coming back to the north. The Kejo Pride is going back into Four Seasons, which is Viceroy. Here they go. It's a beautiful race today. Lots of wind and sea. You still see the upsetter is going back to the land. The stay up is going back. The upsetter is moving towards the north. Champ of Champ, August Thursday. The F5 Tornado is all the way in the north. We can hardly see over there. But she was the first boat downwind going to the north, and she was the last boat to tack coming from the north. But she's up on the wind. She's way in the north. We can't predict that. She could be going straight into Sandagrong, but it is left to be seen here today. You see the upsetter now is coming out from Viceroy. Just went hardly with the Kejo Pride, which is not a member of the family, but they are Western boats. Here they are, Champ of Champs 2020, August 9th. And we're down at Meads Bay. We're outside of Four Seasons. The stay up, she's going into just in front of Frangipani. She's gonna go all the way in. We see the B-52. She is coming from the north, has been crossed by the upsetter, but there's no way any of those boats coming from the inside can cross any of those boats in the north. They are just hoping to get shore, but the F5 Tornado is still in control. Even though she's way in the north, she's holding her own. This is the upsetter, stacked again. She's motoring, she's coming up from the north. The Kejo Pride, she's in by Four Seasons. I don't think she can come back to this boat, but this is a beautiful race today. We see the F5 Tornado. She's in full control today of this race. Only way she's gonna lose this, I'm not putting out if she broke down, but here's she. She's motoring. She's gonna pass just under Sanders in about 20-25 minutes. But here are the second batch of boats, followed by the upsetter. In second position is the upsetter, and third position is the Kejo Pride. This is this pack. I'm not calling the races yet because these boats are in the south, the other boats are in the north, which is a better position, but the wind can change and it can come from any direction, but right now it's more a northern breeze, stiff wind. It's about 14, 16 knots, gusting up to 18 knots. But we got some warriors in the north. They decided that they can handle the weather, and they're all the way in the north. And they're motoring, going up to stand the ground. These boats is going to be tacking back and forth to try and get in to a good position. But I do believe the F5 tornado is still in control, even though she is way in the north. I'm not saying that because it's my boat, but what we are seeing, the wind is not easing up. It's a northern breeze. It's not changing. Like I said, these boats would have to broke down coming from the north. I don't know what Super Captain thinks, but I can have his opinion on it.
I think that Eddie has thrown away his second place.
By not going in the north.
Yes.
But these boats think that they are warriors over there, Super. I mean, with all this wind and sea, to be almost prickly pain, and they are moving, they are motoring going up.
Yeah, motoring. Starman,
you can see they are bodily covering, not really bodily, but the third and fourth boat, they're bodily covering them from the north. And if the wind keep up like this, they're gonna be going straight into sand the ground, just understand this. We see that pack in the north led by the F5 tornado. Second position is the storm. Third is the hurricane. And then we have the Alma Gloria. She is way out there in the north. She is just tacked. She's also coming in from the north. And these boats, they look pretty good also. They are just in front of Frangipani. You see the upsetter, she is almost into the shore. She'll be soon tacking to go back out. The Kedra Pride has just come about. She has been crossed though by the upsetter, by the stay up, sorry. The upsetter is going towards her, but she's getting some southerly breeze from the land, so it's gonna be too close to call for now. But it seems like the Kedra Pride has picked up somewhat on her lead. She might be crossing the upsetter here. And for those of you who are viewing, it's AI-Live. Our cameraman is Vaughn. I think today is a bit hard for him, but he's enjoying it nevertheless. We can't go very close to the boats because there are boats in the south and boats in the north, so we have to be in between to monitor both sides of coverage here with these boats. Once again, I see the Kedra Pride is crossing the upsetter. She has gained some momentum in there. She has looked up pretty good. We see the F5 and the storm. They are coming from the north, doing their thing. I know it. You see now the upsetter has just tacked. She is coming across from the harbor. I think she's gonna cross the storm. The only boat could be a threat over there is the F5, but they are.
You gotta watch
Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah, the step is holding her own. I think she could be in a first or second position. It's too close to call between her and the F5 tornado. For the viewers, we are right here in front of Frangipani. You see the stay up. She's coming from the land. She has just crossed the Kedra Pride and the upsetter, also the B-52. So she's coming from the inside. She's moving towards the north. To me, she's not getting a true south wind. She's holding flat, coming out, but it's a big distance. So the storm is now holding up ahead again, but it's a far distance. It's over 2,000 feet, whether it's from the south or the north. Let's see what's gonna happen, because Eddie, this tack, he has to go north. He can't tack because he will be moving into Maliohana. First guest checking in for the season. But here are the boats. The B class Champ of Champ boat race 2020, August 9th. It's now 10 minutes.
It has that's okay, hold it. It has the storm cross big cross. I think Aris is gonna be a close between you and Eddie. If Eddie goes to the F5, she will cross. F5 will cross Eddie, but it gonna be close. I think.
Super Eddie's a smart captain. I don't believe he's gonna go all the way in the north.
Well,
He's gonna clear the point and probably come back, but
he should cross the storm comfortably. He's already crossed the storm, and from where we see, and even further.
I don't believe that F5 can cross him either. I don't believe that F5 can even come closer.
No? He calls it F5? You think so?
Yeah.
There we have the stay up now, guys. She's able to cross the storm, like we said, and she should go towards the stay up. Iris, the F5 could be a little bit of trouble here, but trouble here.
Good. She is in trouble.
So, like I said, it has crossed the step 2 has crossed the storm by even a lot further than she went on in front of him, Aris. And I did say that
3 times.
yeah, I said that he was going too far to pick up here, you know. So like I said we see Eddie going out now. Eddie's gonna, I think it's a case where he will go to the F5. I think I think he should cross the F5 and stand up over her.
Not sure. He will cross it.
Yeah, so I said she's sailing the
But that was a big mistake, Eddie. With those guys motoring to the north, almost Prickly Pear.
yeah.
You know, Anguilla is in here. Why are you going out there for so much north? Eddie's not going to him. He's not going to take this chance. He's going to go back with the storm. He tacks in between, so he's maintaining his second. However,
And I think Aris Eddie could have caught that boat probably.
yeah, I know that. That's why he
That's a
tags.
stupid mistake. No, Eddie. No, I would have done that. He could have crossed your boat easily, and he should have gone through to him. I would have gone to him, put him over him. Because no boat in land was doing me anything, you understand? So I think I should have gone to him. Yeah, he had your boat cross. You know, but I think that's the case where.
But Eddie realized he's holding a lot of wind and he's sailing, so he's, you know, I probably would have done the same thing, Super,
No, I would've
if I'm traveling.
Yeah, but I would have gone to him.
I mean, you know, the FI is a sailor, but they made a big mistake by going in and out too far. Because when they came around, the other boats was no threat. They was dropping the boats. You know, should have maintained a distance rather than sailing away from the boat.
But this one was said. It's not what I was saying from all the hours that it's not no true north wind. You see, like you have land, wind in blowing between. You have northeasterly
Go
northeasterly breeze.
further in between.
Not no
In front of Gerard.
they got northeasterly wind blowing, you know, and not no true north wind. So
Well, it's first and second boats today. The F5 and the stay-up. We're gonna see if the stay-up, if the F5 can motor faster than Eddie, he could be in some trouble. But I would have gone and probably crossed the F5. But he's looking at in the smooth. He's taking his shots in the smooth. It was going to be a beautiful race today. Today is August Sunday, Champ of Champs 2020 down at Meads Bay. We are just outside of Marijuana Point, heading towards Sandy Ground. If the F5 maintain this height, I think Eddie could be in a little bit of trouble. It's going to be a close call, but here's the stay up. They're going into Long Bay. That's what you call it, Super. Long Bay, and she's just outside of Marijuana Point, followed closely by the Storm. The Storm is in third position. The F5 still maintains first and second position between she and Eddie. But Super, the boats are getting real close again.
Yes, they are. They are getting close. Iris. You see where the Keisha Pride now is in third place. You know, I would never have thought that she would have been, you know, up in fourth place. Sorry, I still think the Storm is in third place.
Yeah, the Storm is still in third place. F5 is still in control. When I say that, in terms of first and second, the Storm is no threat to her. But she has to speed a little bit more to get inside, because Eddie is actually getting inside there and he's holding his own. I think the F5 should be holding all the height now till Eddie come back. Everything, cruise on the wind.
It don't cross him a lot further.
You think?
Yeah.
Then if he had gone straight the first time?
Getting there,
yeah,
a lot of speed. A lot of speed a little bit. So you can see almost down crosser. And when he tacked, he's a crosser.
Eddie's gonna make it all the way up in well, not really, because there's some
about in
5 minutes.
25 seconds.
Yeah.
He should be back. I think so.
Very exciting race here today. The F5 is, I believe, she's gonna lose that first position. She's getting some real northwind now. She's moving up. We are just outside of Marijuana still. I do believe the stay up is in full control of this race, followed by the F5 and then the Storm. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if this experience here play out for Eddie, because he's a smart captain. I see the F5 is holding her own again. I hope for you who are watching the race, you're on AI-Live. This is all done by Vaughn and Digicel. We thank you for your work you have been doing. Really appreciate you here today, and we appreciate our sponsor, which is none other than Social Security, for this Champ of Champs race. Here we are, outside of Long Bay. It is still in control of this race, followed by the F5 Tornado, and the Storm is in third position. Surprise, Ed is gonna make it up to Yellow Cliff. And at one time I didn't believe, we can see that. One time I didn't believe he was gonna make it that high. But this is good sailing. Good captaincy here by Captain Eddie. The F5 is sailing. I think she should have won this race today by positioning herself, but she has sailed herself out of the race again, going to the north, and it was not close. It was a weird distance. She went almost prickly pear today. When Eddie made about 2 or 3 tacks on the inside, and
what we doesn't understand, he go quickly, he's going away from his object.
exactly,
He has sailed back twice as that, you know.
exactly.
It's not that the boat is sailing faster than him, but he has sailed twice as fast now to catch boats already by the stake, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, like I said, they're young Irish, and
As Eddie Tech, the second boat, I would have gone 50, 60 feet and shove it inside.
That's right.
But he sailed about 2,000-3,000 feet.
yeah, more than that. Because more than that, he went all the way quickly.
And he went to the rough, you know.
Exactly.
He went to the rough, and Eddie's coming back to the smooth. You can see Captain Mamba here is very upset with he's on the sea breeze, very upset with the guys here in F5 Tornado because they should have been dominating this race here today. But here we are outside of Long Bay. You see the stay up. She's almost into Yellow Cliff, followed by the storm, and the F5 is here outside of Long Bay. She's furthest north, but I think she's holding a second position. We have to see how, when Eddie come back to see what happened. Anyway, that 5 is still holding her own. Still holding her own today. There we are. F5, first or second. It is all the way up in Yellow Cliff, followed by the storm. I think the F5 has picked up some speed here. She's doing well. She's okay. Let's hope that we got Vaughn on the camera here. Thanks to him and Digicel. Thanks to him and Digicel. This is Sunday, August 9th, Champ of Champs 2020 boat race. We are heading in towards Sandy Ground. We are outside of Yellow Cliff. Here's the F5. We are in line with Yellow Cliff and Sandy. I do believe it's going to be a beautiful finish here today. I think he can hold a little bit more height at it.
Slack to the boat.
Slack to her here! Everything! I think he can slack to her here.
We can make the whole. We can make it stick from here now.
Yeah.
You slack to her. Make it come back to you. Don't holler. Stay there. Stay there, Ray. They got nice bullet Harris box. Harris?
Huh?
Nice bullet bill there. You think you put one behind that?
Twice as good.
Hot.
Twice as good. These hands, I thank the Lord.
Shabo.
I thank the Lord.
Big man. Talented hand.
Thank the Lord.
You better than Gary?
Anyway, give me some commentary there. And here to get a drink.
Come here.
Bring a touch that.
Not gonna touch that RBC. Yeah, so we have the sorry about that guys. We have the Tornado. I believe if she continues to hold as much wind as possible, you know what I mean, I think that he definitely can still still can be a threat to Eddie. Although I think Eddie is out in front. If Eddie attacks right now, I think he should go across. He should cross the tornado. But we are now heading on, guys, and we see where the storm is still in third place. She should be the first coming back out of these 3 boats here.
Everything I get, Tommy, come back.
The storm should be the first to come back. She's not holding as much wind as the tornado and the step. So yes, this is the 2020 B class champions boat race being held in Sandy Ground. The stay up 2 is sailing, guys. Melting. It's what has to do with ice.
You getting the lead ready for the boat melting?
Melt on the water. What? It's amazing to see the height that the stay up has maintained. She has maintained her height, guys. I mean, I know you guys are watching this, you know. I mean, if you know where the stay up tack back from and how she has skimmed the rock, so to speak. There we have the storm turning back the first, as I predicted, out of the first 3 boats. She'll be back, and she has done so. So she'll be crossed, of course, immediately by the F5 tornado. This race is still being led by the stay up. This is being led by the stay up. She, like I said, I don't see the tornado beating her. Guys, you know, this is how boat race works. And you know, you can predict based on your knowledge and based on what you see, but it's never reality. Eh? Who would have believed that distance this tornado had gone around the stake? If any boat would have caught her, but there we have the stay up doing just that, catching her and outlegging her. Eddie, as you know, is the captain of the Sonic. So he's the only captain in this race. That is an A-class captain in terms of the A-class size. So we have, guys, the stay up leading the race with the F5 tornado second, and the storm third, and the Keydrop Pride fourth, and the Upsetter fifth, and Moldova sixth, P52, and of course we have the Hurricane 8. Here's Iris now wishing that the stay up to stack and stick up. Wishful thinking, but oh, so he's saying that the stay up has opened up, the F5 has opened up a distance of height on the stay up, but if the stay up tacks right now, I do believe that she'll cross the F5. Yeah. That's why I said he shall come back long time. Yeah. Because even if he crosses, he needs to come back to him because he can go straight and go. That's why I told him go straight to him. But we'll wait. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see, guys, how this all unfolds. But for right now, trust me, the stay up to is skimming the rocks and the land, you know, and she's still, in my opinion, and my estimation, in first place. A little bit, but didn't come up here. What's the camera? So, cameraman, just making a few adjustments here in position-wise. We have Van, who has been doing a beautiful job the whole entire week. Of course, we thank our sponsors. The Anguilla Social Security, and of course we have to thank Digicel for bringing this race to us live. So we want to be always cognizant of who supports and who is willing to in this so natural sport. So still we see where the step might be soon ready to go back in a while. He has to. I think that it won't be long before she has to go back. So it is the 2020 B class champion race in Stand the Ground, and we are right now in Bucks Bay. We have the stay up with a seemingly lead. She's seemingly leading the race. We will see as in a matter of minutes when she's gonna tag back in a bit. Yeah. But it's a bit too late though. Too late. Too late. You get crossed. You get crossed big too. You see, have the big boats trying now, and the race will start at 3 o'clock. So here we have now the stay up now coming back. This is gonna be interesting, guys, to see how close he will get to the F5. I will F5 cross him. I will F5 cross him, but we will see. Eddie has started. Yeah, F5 has crossed. Oh, he's coming flying by. Come and get snotted. It is coming. Oh my God! He got demon inside of him. Yeah, but I think Eddie is in Eddie's best interest to put him back. I would put him back. Yes, if it comes to that, I would put him out. I would say I would call him hardly, because I wouldn't want to let him stand up there by himself. You know, he can roll me, but we'll see. Eddie might cross. If you can't cross him, maybe tack right in front of him. So. There we have the yeah, big. Yeah. So we have the step crossing the F5. Eddie should put it on right one time. One time. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Exactly what I was thinking. Put it on one time. Yes, don't let him get too much in front of you. One time. Slung. So there we go now, guys. A good now, evenly match race away. Then we have now the stay up 2 battling now over the thing, and Iris is just over. Iris is just over, Iris.
Where did reach, man? Where did reach?
Iris is just over.
Where did reach?
Yes, Iris. Shot dog win and reach. What? Slung. Ellie going back over game again. What coach is Ellie doing? This is quite interesting. Here we have Eddie up there cutting now to get us started. I believe, guys, that this race is over with. I don't see Ray getting out from under Eddie today. As you can see, Eddie is the better starter. He's the better captain. Of course, you might agree with me there. He's leaving the F5 a bit. Ray has to be careful with that. You don't need the boats come and catch him too. Ray has to be careful. You don't give him second place, and little boats come up under him too. But Eddie has already taken over this race, in my opinion, and I think that it's better serve Ray to just to settle for second. But who knows? Maybe second isn't good enough. So yes, we have the stay up 2 bounding north. She's bounding north, and she's this is a very, very exciting race, guys. Slow. You have both come back again. Like I said, guys, it's gonna be tack for tack today. Then we have the stay up 2 coming back now. She's already gone. You can hear Eddie ball and calling his sheet. And the F5 is still not started as yet. So this race is over. I think so. This race was in the hands of the F5 Tornado, and the young guy gave it up. This race was in the hands of the F5 Tornado, and he gave it up. Lack of direction and lack of leadership in that boat. You know what I mean? And it has always been that way with the F5 Tornado. I think a very, very, very good racing boat. Always been undermanned. And this is guys telling you guys that even I always had her. So it's nothing new to me. And I remember Aris is ready to listen to me, so just my opinion, but Aris and Ray now is proven as fact. So we have the 4 boats right up now in the dance, so to speak, is the stay up 2, the F5 Tornado second, the Kidra Pride is there slipped away, and the Storm is fourth place now, and she is followed by the upsetter who's out there the north a bit. But they still have to watch the upsetter because she's the furthest in the north. But yes, guys, this is the 2020 Champion of Champions race, B class, sponsored by the Anguilla security on board. This is the last race of the August festivities. We are looking forward to the A-class race in a while. All the boats that has managed to got in and to qualify for this race will be vying for the 2020 Champion of Champions in the A-class division. So we have still with this stay up leading, increasing her lead. Increasing her lead. She's homebound, and there's nothing I think that anybody can do about it right now. She's not even looking back, so she's right now leading right now leading, and he has gone. He has gone home, and I don't see anybody do anything to stop her. So just to say thanks to Digicel for sponsoring this live stream. I'm so looking forward to the A-class boats, guys. This is where you see rubber meets the road, so to speak. Rubber meets the road today in the A-class division. I do think that the boat has conceded that the Stay Up 2 has indeed gone home. She's still a way off, and anything can happen, but I still see where that's highly impossible right now, unless barring a breakdown. I don't think anybody will catch the Stay Up right now. She has left the F5 Tornado quite quickly, and she is homeward bound. It's almost as if she can smell the stick. It'll be interesting to see which boat will come second. I think still the Tornado. Tornado should be comfortably in second place still. We have the Kijaprai Tornado come tacking back. Wow, we have there we have it. That first lull there, that first wind blowing there, that has just the Stay Up has almost as if she has gone direct south and losing some ground there. Losing some ground, so she's still in front. Huh? Okay. Here we have incident with the Kijaprai. We have backflow. Threw some of the men overboard. So have a storm crossing her. So the storm is will appear in third place, but we still have to watch the upsetter. Harry? We still have to watch her. We still have to watch her still. Yeah. The upsetter. But for now the race is being led by the Stay Up 2 and the Tornado. And the storm and the upsetter is vying for third and fourth. So like I said, guys, the race wasn't as predictable as first start. We still have the Tornado giving away. We saw the Tornado giving away her first prize. Like rookie mistakes, maybe. It's no fault of the boat. There is no fault of the boat. Yeah. There's always enlightening me a bit about the wind direction in the land, as relates to the boats getting knocked, because the boats are not heading as high as they once did. But we have a lineup there with the Stay Up 2, the Tornado, and the Storm, and we still have the upsetter wanting to make a scene, so to speak, because she's the highest boat still, and a lot of boats could be in trouble with her RS if not careful, if they ain't careful. So they have to watch her. If she don't get knocked, you have to watch her. You don't get knocked here. Ed is coming back, see? Because Ed is watching that boat up there. He's watching that boat, so. So we have now the Stay Up coming back from the land here, making her first tack out of the land. And we have the F5 following suit. Like I said, guys, you have to watch the upsetter. You have to watch her. I said earlier, they got what upset her. If she don't get knocked, those boats will be in trouble.
But them boats should have gone a little further away. They might have go straight in.
And if they don't get knocked, I think they're gonna
be good.
No, not talking about we are talking about the upset her. If they don't watch, you know, cause see where the head is. Huh. You see boat racing are so strange, eh? It's so strange. Imagine that. After all that hard work, you know, you have to be always so careful. Look at that. Upsetter will cross that boat, you know. Okay. So I think okay, he hasn't crossed, but barely. Yeah, Edo will cross him. What be see that? Elon cross. No, he'll cross it. It look like.
Go ahead.
It is being crossed. Hardly. There we have it, guys. The upsetter taking over the race. I say always that my gosh. There we have it still, guys. The race is not finished yet, but we have the upsetter taking over the race right here in the harbor. But race is never done. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought that the upsetter coming from so far, you know, after being beaten on the ground, you know, by even the Kidra Price was beaten by, and she has managed to have stolen the race away from the stay up 2. This is boat race. So at least Roy boat is coming first and second, but I think that he doesn't really care. He doesn't really care who comes first. Like as long as I think Eddie would care, but Roy wouldn't care. And yeah, so we have the stay up 2 in second place and upsetter in first place. So there we have it, guys. This is the 2020 B Class Champions Boat Race, sponsored by the Anguilla Tourist, the Anguilla Security Board. Sorry about that, lull there. And we are nearing the finish. We see that the upsetter has taken over the lead from the stay up 2, and he's dumping sand. Maybe a bit late for that, but still he has to try something. The stay up 2 is now in second place with the upsetter, leading the race comfortably. She should go on the stake in the split between the stake to in first place. They're attacking back now. The upsetter has won this race. Go up, okay. Go up here. So it's upsetter first and they stay up second, and no, it's not a speed and comfort. The speed and comfort is a big boat.
Well, you can't get no second prize jumping out of the boat.
But Eddie went on the stick now. He went above the stick. Go up there. You get the Kijapoid coming, seemingly third. Hold on there. Right!
What kind of nonsense is it?
Take over the stack here.
We didn't even through the stage.
So there's a case there where Eddie did not go wrong his stake, so cut! They come from there!
Alright!
Come here, cut! Well, what is Derek do? But Derek couldn't avoid. Come closer to the pull boat, buddy. There we have a case where the
Jump out, guys.
Jump out, eh?
Yeah, yeah, no. Jump out the boat before. But he even got up.
So we saw where we are disqualified. Cut! Come, cut! Okay, I said ready. I said ready. We said ready. I mean, yeah. So we saw we a guy purposely jump out the step. So you know he's automatically disqualified. So the step didn't get enough for man jumping out. You know, it's part of our rules that, you know what I mean, that you cannot jump out of a boat during a race. You know, I don't know what happened or what was discussed in the boat, but you know, guys, I am not afraid to disqualify anybody once they broke any of the rules put onto our sport. So yes, we see where the step for all our hard work hasn't gotten anything, you know, in the X5 has gotten fourth. I think she should be followed by the Emma Gloria or the B52. So we believe Hurricane is not coming right now this year. Hurricane's not coming this year, Iris. You know Hurricane come?
Hurricane always follow my body super 5th of September.
But not this one from Isle Harbor.
No.
She's gonna be coming. Good. So we're gonna sign off now, guys. Where we saw the race came to a heading that we put up before.
Didn't even expect.
No, we did not expect to see this. It was unpredictable. You know, on the downwind leg, I was saying that this is a predictable race because how far your boat was in front. I thought this would have been a one drag race.
From the time I saw the F5 going to the north, leaving the boats and boats broken off, and you're not trying to command tech and place those boats. I know it was a problem. You know that, being an experienced captain. And when we got in the harbor, when Eddie crossed him, going back to the rough day, and then I was gonna go till I bring him inside, and then if you gonna leave me, I'm gonna go back. That's exactly, you see the upset. There was no way in the race. A boat like, I mean, Upsetter is a fast boat, but she was like a 1,000 or more feet in fourth place. Pedro Pride was in front of her. She got a win in the middle and came straight up. So, you know, that's why we say when you're betting boat race, you can lose it all just by the snap of a finger. Well, anyway, nevertheless, it was a very exciting finish. We saw one guy jumping out of the stay up with an argument. So automatically, it's sad, but you know, the guy jumped out, so she's disqualified. I remember one year when someone fell out of the real deal, and he didn't jump out, he fell out, and they disqualified him. He didn't get a prize. So we can watch someone jump out of the boat, and it's part of our rule that you don't jump out. We see the upsetter getting boat of the year and champ of champ. I think last year she was champ of champ, and I got boat of the year. So no, Champ of Champ was given to the no, Almagloria, and I came second, but I got boat of the year. So in all, it was a very exciting
But it's
race.
unfortunate that we faltered a bit here in India and never got in higher than third and fourth. You know what I mean?
In every race.
Yeah, he faltered a lot. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you know, they will have to learn, and he has a good boat to learn from, to learn in. You know, let's hope that he makes his mistakes a bit sooner than later. You know, so that people won't because people are quicker than good to call you fail as a captain when you make a lot of mistakes, and you know what I mean. Trust me, they do.
I know that. I know that, Super. I've been down that road.
Yeah.
You was on my back.
Yes, that's right. I was telling people so, you know, that I've always saw that boat as a fast racing boat, and she has been made. You know what I mean? She has been made a champion as she was. You know, even in the past, you know.
I held 5 Del Mar championship races. About 2 or 3 August Thursday. I've been champ of champ 3 times, boat of the year 5 times. So from 2006, you know, the F5 held a lot of records in Anguilla and in St. Martin. We got Marigot Fete and also Grand Cars Fete. Savon, we're going to be signing out now until. And when you're back on stream, we are AI/live with the man Vaughn. Thanks to Digicel and thanks to Social Security has been a very good sponsor for these races for a number of years. Thank you very much.